I started using Vevox to use the word cloud function to poll people on their opinions and on their ideas. We used it to generate text, which was a way of getting more detailed answers from them to test their understanding and again generate ideas, and also to solicit questions.
Why I personally use Vevox and why I advocate for others in the school and the university to use Vevox is that for live lectures, whether they're on campus or online, it gives natural pauses, so it helps to break up the lecture. The use of Vevox during these online sessions was very warmly received by students. They don't have to log in separately, so you avoid a lot of that hassle at the start of a session where you're having to just helping them with the technology. That was kind of eliminated by embedding it directly within Teams.
In most of the lectures I teach, I do like to use interactive polling software, in this case Vevox. It's incredibly useful to have a platform where your students can anonymously engage. You can also identify each student as well. One of the best things I found was actually developing the confidence. So, I've asked them an exam style question at this stage. They've gone out with possibly an answer that's not the world's best answer you've ever asked for, but at least they've attempted it.
An engaging meeting is where people actively participate. So they're sharing ideas, they're posting in the chat, they're bringing their questions in, or they're participating in the polls. And for me, it's really important to facilitate each attendee's different type of input. And what Vevox provides SWM and its clients with is a shared space to bring your virtual and your in-person audience together. Vevox has a great variety of questions to poll the audience with as well. So an excellent application, certainly for the medical industry, is the heat map question that you see an example of here. So it's really got an excellent variety of questions to engage your audience and keep their attention span throughout the presentations.
We really liked how integrated Vevox is with Teams, and that's how we've been delivering our training since the pandemic started. One thing that we've used Vevox for is to gauge staff confidence before they start a session, how comfortable they are with either the technology or a particular learning topic that we might be covering in that session. We found that Vevox has been an invaluable solution to face-to-face teaching at the moment, especially where we've had face-to-face teaching that might be distanced or restricted, and we have been encouraging staff to use Vevox to really bring the students together.
I think a huge advantage of Vevox is that it is used anonymously. I think that encourages students, definitely the more shy students, definitely the students who maybe don't feel so confident. It kind of encourages them even more to participate.
I like the fact that Vevox allowed tablet or computer use as well. Students found it very easy to navigate. One of the essentials for me, since I use PowerPoint heavily, was that it had a PowerPoint plugin. Vevox has a great export feature that allows you to see questions asked, what the different answers were for all the different students.
When we evaluated Vevox, we seen that it was very clean and simple to use. The interface is very user-friendly. You're not overwhelmed with unnecessary features. The biggest benefit that you have is that you have the Q&A board as well as polling. From a student's perspective, they have the option, as you're now all witnessing because you're using the Q&A board, of a very user-friendly student interface. You can use it on your mobile phone, web browser, or within a laptop or tablet. And for those of you who deliver in Microsoft Teams from a virtual perspective, there's also an add-in for that too, which is super.